Hello and welcome to the White House Kitchen. Hopefully this is a welcome back where we're just prepping some ingredients, hopefully for some corn dog skillet. I'm thinking maybe for tomorrow, we shall see. So my prep of ingredients is really just a few things to make it go a little faster. I will say I already have my ground beef, which isn't called for in this recipe, and some onions cooked and ready to go. But I did discover in looking for the ingredients to have it all out and ready for tomorrow, I don't have any corn. Captions are auto-generated. I'm your weird friend. I say weird things, but I don't always say what the captions say that I say. And what I was just doing that I didn't tell you about was I like to stick a paper towel in my quick slice bottom to absorb all the juices. Juicy. That's why captions are auto-generated. When I start slicing up our wiener coins, and by wiener it's hot dog, corn dog skillet. Just saying. I shall show you, and we're doing the relish. So let me get this. This is in my recipe book here. Yes. Throwing stuff out. It's not in a sleeve. I have corn dog skillet in the very front because it's one of my favorites. We also have the Mediterranean chicken ring. That is delicious. So corn dog skillet came with the Dijon mustard seasoning. It is an exclusive for Taste Buds. I really wish they'd come out with it, but it's really good with pickles for the relish. Anyhow, so the skillet calls for, of course, oil and onion diced, which remember, we're doing that in our ground beef, so I'm adding some extra protein to this. And if you want even more protein, you can use Kodak Cakes cornbread mix. I'm going to use a different one. I'll show you whenever we get to this meal. 1 package of beef hot dogs sliced into coins, which we're going to do. I have a can of baked beans, brown sugar hickory baked beans, right here. That's going in it, and I'm going to have to get me some kern drain. It says also a can. That says 16 ounces, is it? This says 1 pound, so yep. Okay, and then it calls for a tablespoon of Dijon mustard rub, which is Scooby Snacks right here. We're going to use that in the skillet, and I'm going to brown up that with some of the bean mixture and throw it all in this pan and bake it instead of doing it in the skillet, because I'm adding extra protein and stuff to it. We'll probably have a little extra cornbread that we need to stretch across there, so it's not going to be like 1 box of cornbread. Because it says 1 package of the 8.5 ounce of cornbread. I'm going to be using not quite 8.5. Where's my cornbread at? I don't know, but I want to say it's like 12 to 15 ounces. Anyhow, next up, it calls for milk with your cornbread, 4 ounces of cheddar cheese, and an egg. Snap, I need an egg. So, yep, got to go to the store. The salsa is 4 dill pickle spears, and I've got 3 fat ones, so I feel like they're not truly like the skinny spears you usually see. And a tomato diced. And it is good with a tomato, even though it sounds like it could be weird. But I need my tomatoes for some other stuff. So, and by tomatoes, I mean I got little cherries because I couldn't find any big ones. Okay, so that's pretty much what's in it. But remember, I'm adding ground beef. We're going to beef it up. So, next up, we're going to get to these right here. And I'm going to use the utility knife. I lied. We're going to use the one I cannot pronounce, but is my absolute favorite. So, we will cut them in half so that they fit in the chopper. This is a regular-ish cutting board. I like one that's raised so that I don't nick up my countertop, because this is not real marble. It's one of the Formica ones. All the tips and tricks right there. These are our wiener schnitzels, hot dogs. Skinless hot dog is what it is. Where it's at. 2 turntables and a microphone. Okay. I'm going to throw that in there, and that in there, and that. And lick the pickle juice off my hands. You're welcome. Okay, this is where you get a little bit violent with it. It's cool. Let's get her done. And there's a bug. Also, clues as to what could be coming. I'm thinking about some little higher protein Fiesta bites. So, Fiesta meaning it's like a taco cup. And I got cupcake liners for it. We'll see. We'll see how absolutely crazy I am and what all I make this week. Crazy. I just kind of want to prep some stuff ahead so that we have it ready. Okay, we got our pickles. We'll put that right there. that is plenty diced. Wow. It's fast. And it can be loud. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Citibank commercials from some years ago now, that always crack me up, although it's not a funny matter with the identity theft that we have going on. The commercials were hilarious. That is very finely diced. I probably should have looked. Okay, we're going to do 3 more chunks. And then we'll season it and we'll be ready. And then I'm going to put the coins just so that I have it ready and it makes my prep and cooking a little bit faster to have everything done and ready to basically dump in a skillet and then heat and cook-ish. Pour it in there, and then I will top that with the cornbread. Are we done? I mean, looks pretty good to me. So, pickles chopped in a jiffy. Not quite as fine as these. I like some different sizes. And then we will, oh, our skin was tough on that one. Stir, stir. And if you're in a pinch, this is one of my favorite things to do for like relish, just for a hot dog. Okay. Here it is. We'll go ahead and get it going. 2 teaspoons, it says. I'm going to go 1.5 only because I don't have a tomato up in here. Okay, 1.5 teaspoons. I'm not saying you can get too much, but I am saying I'm going to stretch it just a smidgen because this is one of my favorite seasonings, and I'm not a mustard girl. I mean, mustard belongs on hot dogs and corn dogs, but the seasoning is really the shizzity shiznickety. I don't know. It doesn't taste like mustard to me. It just tastes like something that's well seasoned. I really don't know how to describe it. It's delicious. Okay, we'll do a little stir. Excuse me, sorry. Hopefully you did not hear my belch. Kind of feel like that's right in the microphone. That skin didn't chop very good. Apparently I should have slapped it a little harder. Okay. Good enough for me. I'm gonna bowl it up and it's gonna be all marinated and delicious for when we have our corn dog skillet. I got the other Dijon. I love the Dijon, really. We have more recipes. I probably shared this on whenever I open the taste buds, but there is an apple flatbread for this particular card that we got. And then they have a sweet potato salad, a deviled egg toast, which if you like deviled eggs, that might be good. Honey Dijon dipping sauce, and then mustard pretzels, which I think is also on here. And zingy wings is also on this card. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the sleeve so I know where it's at tomorrow. And leave this one in here. And we're closing up this book. We'll get that ready for the dishwasher. And now we'll get our schnitzels out. They're not really schnitzels. I'm just not calling them what I usually call them because I prefer to be G-rated. Oh my, bun length is messing me up. So usually I think I get Oscar Mayer. Not bun length or regular-ish hot dog size. It's okay. You can just cut them down a smidgen. I already have a knife out. We're good to go. And then we'll dump these. King of the dumps. In our bag. And then all we'll have to do is dump that in our skillet. Did I not get on? I think I was trying to cut plastic, y'all. So we have this, which is one of our reusable silicone bags. So, sorry, I always go the wrong way with this. You can see the zippers, so it like seals basically in 2 places. You can squeeze the air out, so it like the teeth grab, and you have the zipper. I wasn't sure why people use these until I actually got some. I do really like them. They are handy. So, oh, we have our coins, so you can see these. Our quick slice just cuts all these up into little coins. Pretty quick, except for I'm telling you all about it and showing you stuff, and that means I'm slow. Okay. And I got the juices for the hot dogs on the counter. We hot dog juiced the counter. Might as well get them all out so I can quit hot dog juice and stuff. Oh, yeah. Word for the live, because I'm sometimes brain dead, but I'm trying to remember before we're done. Will be How about dogs, since we're making some, or we're cutting up the hot dogs? So message me the word dog, and that will enter you into this month's giveaway, this month being relative to whatever month you message me that word. Just meaning, when you message me the word, I put it in a spreadsheet because I like them a lot. And I do a drawing from that every month and ship you something awesome from Pampered Chef, because everything from Pampered Chef is awesome. Except for bell pepper stuff, because I don't like bell pepper. Okay, here we go. I'm sure there's probably something else I don't like, and I'll tell you. If you ask me about something and I really don't like it, I will tell you, but I will try to get you a review from somebody who, especially flavor-wise, that doesn't hate whatever said ingredient is. Just so you know. We're not the biggest bell pepper fans over here. So if anything is bell peppery, it's not usually at the top of our list. You just rock this down. You just got to make sure you're not trying to cut the plastic of it. And if you're doing this into a bowl, it's actually really easy just to turn this top part upside down into whatever it is that you're dumping it in, unless you're a squirrel like me, and depends on the size of the mouth of the bowl too, but I'm just trying to get it in this bag so that I can get most of the air out of it and have them ready to dump in a skillet to brown up with my beans. It's like beanie wieners. Also, I'm not a fan of beans, or baked beans specifically, but I am going to tell you this recipe is super good. It may seem weird. I mean, hello, it is weird. But I could hug the person that created it, because I do really, really love this. And this that I'm cooking up will be great to have on hand for lunches or fast dinners if we got a lot going on some night where we get around to it late. Kind of like the lasagna we had last week. It's super awesome to have it ready and prepped, and you don't have to do much but, you know, heat it up in the microwave or the air fryer. Okay, next up. This is our quick slice. It's 3 pieces. So this is the bottom that you're pushing that blade through that I had. This is the very bottom that I had the paper towel in to collect the hot dog juices if there were any. And there really wasn't that much. This is not dishwasher safe, but these are dishwasher safe, and I'm legit just going to put them in the dishwasher, no rinsing, because that's the way I roll. Because most dishwashers work better if you have a newer one, if you do not rinse, because of all the technology survey and the water that's coming out and how hard they need to work. Okay, so I'm going to put my hot dogs and my relish, where'd it go? And the relish in the fridge. We're done with that. I know it seems like that was a long time to do just those 2 simple things while I talk to you about other stuff in our Fiesta cups, hopefully, that are coming this week. We'll see. Might turn into something else. You never know what it morphs into, and if I don't have ingredients. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, message me the word dog to be entered into this month's giveaway. I'm going to roll out to the fridge and get these put away so that we have a head start on some meal prep and some hopefully quick and easy meals for this week. I will see you for Manic Monday when we either bring this together or we're going to prep something else, but it'll be delicious. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch